Welcome to this edition of El Segundo City Council Recap. I'm your host, Bill Thomas. Let's take a look at the items presented to the El Segundo City Council at their April 19th, 2022 meeting. During special presentations, City Council congratulated the El Segundo High School girls varsity soccer team in recognition for becoming CIF Division III champions. Congratulations, Eagles. Police Chief Jaime Bermudez presented the 2021 Police Officer and Civilian of the Year Awards, naming Dominic Fix Gonzalez as Police Officer of the Year and Nelson Marino as Police Civilian of the Year. Congratulations to these dedicated members of the El Segundo Police Department. Fire Chief Dina Lee, along with Police Captain Jeff Lehman, recognized the efforts of the city's All Hazards Incident Management Team for their dedicated service in organizing and handling the city's response during the COVID-19 pandemic. Captain Lehman was awarded with a plaque in recognition for his role as the team's incident commander, and Council thanked the members of the AHIMT for their hard work and valiant efforts. Chief Lee also presented an update for the Fired Up Girls Empowerment Camp that took place in March. Following the success of the camp, Chief Lee expressed her excitement for next year's event. City Council proclaimed April 30th as El Segundo Big 5 PTA Run for Education Day. The Run for Education invites the community to come together and walk, jog, or run through the scenic streets of El Segundo in order to support our local schools. Visit esrunforeducation.com to learn more. Council also proclaimed the month of April as DMV Donate Life Month and encouraged all Californians to be a part of the life-giving acts of organ, eye, tissue, marrow, and blood donations by checking yes online or when applying for or renewing their driver's license or ID cards at the California Department of Motor Vehicles. Visit donatelifecalifornia.org to learn how you can become an organ and tissue donor. Finally, a proclamation was read recognizing April 22, 2022 as Earth Day in El Segundo, encouraging all citizens to support environmental initiatives and do their part to help make the planet a greener, cleaner place. City Council approved the consent calendar, including the adoption of 2 ordinances approving the Pacific Coast Commons Specific Plan and an amendment to the Smoky Hollow Specific Plan related to the Standard Works project. During a special order of business, City Council approved a 7.5% increase to the Topgolf Community Benefit Payment every 5 years over the next 50 years. During committee presentations, Arts and Culture Advisory Committee Chair Natalie Strong presented the committee's report, highlighting the committee's successes over the last fiscal year and presenting a budget request totaling $326,000 for arts and cultural programs in the next fiscal year. City Council received and filed the report and the committee's recommendations for the Cultural Development Fund initiatives for fiscal year 2022-2023. During staff presentations, Human Resources Director Rebecca Reddick recommended that the City Council approve the conversion of the Finance Manager position classification from civil service to at-will status, adopt the revised classification specification and examination plan, and adopt a resolution to modify the salary range. City Council approved the recommendation. Following Finance Director Joseph Lilio's presentation of the fiscal year 2021-2022 mid-year budget review, City Council received and filed the report and commended city staff for their efforts of staying within budget estimates. Additionally, Council approved a number of minor adjustments to the 2021-2022 budget. Following a brief presentation from Recreation Superintendent Aracia Hester, City Council authorized the city manager to execute a formal agreement between the city and the Association of Pickleball Professionals, allowing Recreation Park to become the location for the association's annual pickleball tournament from June 23rd through June 26th. Interim Community Services Director John Jones presented a request from the El Segundo Kiwanis Club to host and operate a beer garden as part of their inaugural chili cook-off event in Recreation Park. Following discussion, Council did not approve the request for a beer garden at Recreation Park, but did approve the beer garden to be held at Library Park. In response to the Commercial Cannabis Voter Initiative petition, City Attorney Mark Hensley presented a resolution confirming the City Clerk's certification of the sufficiency of the Voter Initiative petition signatures and requested direction of the associated Voter Initiative Ordinance. Per the Election Code, City Council adopted a resolution approving the City Clerk's certification of the Voter Initiative petition, and following deliberation, Council decided to submit the initiative ordinance without alteration to the voters during the November 8th general election. Additionally, Council directed staff to draft a potential city-initiated commercial cannabis tax initiative and also draft a city commercial cannabis regulatory initiative to compete with the voter initiative in November. Both the drafted tax and initiative and competing cannabis initiative will be presented before Council at a future meeting. City Council announced 3 newly appointed members to the DEI Committee: Joseph Lipsey, Rebecca Yesman, and Genesis Jones. Finally, City Council reminded the public that the Hyperion El Segundo Citizens Forum will be held virtually via Zoom this Thursday, April 21, 2022 at 6 p.m. Information on how to join this meeting can be found on the calendar on the city's website. To watch the complete City Council meeting for March 15, 2022 and learn more about the agenda items covered, visit elsegundo.org or watch the meeting on Channel 3. The next City Council meeting will be on Tuesday, May 3rd.